The Tailgate, presented by Farmfolio, rolls on, and we have a very special guest, Wesley Woodyard, former Kentucky linebacker and Tennessee Titan. Everybody here in Tennessee knows him. Thanks so much for taking some time with us today, Wesley.
It's good to be here. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Good to see you, man.
What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you.
You too, man. The lumberjack is in the house.
Laying the wood. Yes.
Good to see you.
Wesley, let's start with some SEC talk. Have you been following your Kentucky squad this season? What are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, I was following my Cats a lot this year, man. We started off really hot on fire. Unfortunately, we let Georgia beat us for 3 weeks straight. What I mean by that is we were very happy with where we were at, but went behind between the hedges and then come out with a victory and just let those guys fester around for a few weeks in our head. But our Cats are doing pretty good. They have a chance to close out the season very strong and get a chance to have a 10-win season.
Wesley, does it feel like Mark Stoops is a Kentucky lifer at this point with what he's built, with expectations at Kentucky versus maybe some of the places that might come after him this offseason? Don't you think that he's maybe better suited to stay in Kentucky?
I just recently heard that LSU was trying to, get Coach Stoops to come down there in Baton Rouge and be the coach. But I think Coach Stoops, man, he's on task to, if not already, be the most winningest coach in Kentucky football. I think he was past Coach Bryant this past season, or maybe at the beginning of this year. But Coach Stoops has done a great job. He's definitely solidified himself in the Mount Rushmore for Kentucky football. And he's the reason why those guys are on track, continue to recruit very well. And you could just tell that his guys believe that every time they step on the field that we're Kentucky football, we're turning a new leaf. This is a new program. And this chance that we have out here is a big chance. And that's to go out there and show everybody, all these high school kids, why they should come to the University of Kentucky.
Wesley Woodyard, our guest on OutKick The Tailgate. You can follow him on Twitter at Woodrow52. Wesley, I'm following Kentucky. I was expecting more from this offense. You got the Rams guy who's now the coordinator, transfer quarterback, more play action, more over-the-top passing. Have not seen that consistently. But if they were able to put that together, I think they get over that hump that you're talking about after Georgia. They just never found their offense.
You look at with the addition to Wandale Robinson and Josh Ali, those guys started off on a tandem. Everybody was saying, like, could this be the next greatest Kentucky football receiving duo? We haven't had a good duo like that in a long time. I don't know if Josh was a little bit hurt this year, but, they're two good players. But I think, Coach Lim, he has to continue to get the ball in his playmaker's hand. And Wandale, he had a chance to finish out the season as a leading receiver in the SEC. And even in the running attack, they got the guys to get it done. But like you said, they got to put it together for 4 quarters, week in and week out. And the SEC is tough. I think Kentucky's going to challenge themselves this offseason to develop more playmakers. If you want to win in this league and go up against an Alabama or Georgia and have a chance, you can't just have 1 or 2 playmakers. You got to have a roster full that's going to be competitive.
Wesley Woodyard is one of the great leaders that I've ever met. Now, I can't remember, was it your freshman year in Kentucky or your rookie season in the NFL where you were not a captain? Because you've been a captain at every year other than one. Which one?
Neither. I've actually been – so my freshman year
high
in
school?
Kentucky, my high school, I was a senior captain, and I've been named a captain throughout every year of my career. So my freshman year, I came in and I was named the captain for 4 of the games. And my rookie year in the NFL, I would have been named the team captain from the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But all the vets were like, look, there's no way we're letting a rookie lead our team. Sorry, we wanted to vote for you, but we're not, and we can't. And Coach Shanahan, he did this little thing where he always votes in the middle of the season, revotes the captain, because he was like, guys have to prove themselves every week, and we're going to let you guys vote on it. And I was a unanimous special teams captain, and those same veterans came to me and was like, we knew you were the captain the whole time. We didn't want to give you the keys to the city just so soon. But it's been an honor, and I think one of the biggest things that allows me to be a leader is that I definitely know how to listen to my teammates. I know how to be a server. And I think if you're a great servant, you'll be a great leader.
Well, I was going to ask you, because you also hold a vote whenever they're voting for team captains. What are qualities that you were looking for in other teammates? Because you were a captain at every year at every level. So how would you try to differentiate on who you wanted to be a captain with you, for instance?
I think about the guys that I voted on. I think of guys like Jarrell Casey. Go back to my college years, guys like Keenan Burton, Andre Woodson, Jacob Tammy. Those guys, to me, they would beat me into the office. They had a lot of the same characteristics and a lot of qualities that I had in myself. And more importantly, I could count on those guys every day. And I knew that if they only had, one leg, they were going to run as fast. They were going to hop as fast as they could, meaning that they were going to give you everything that they had, no matter what. And I think you look for guys that are going to be consistent. There's going to be ebbs and flows in football, and there's going to be ups and downs. You're going to have to suffer a loss here and there. And those guys that you want in the leadership roles have to have unwavering faith and unwavering leadership abilities. And I think that's something that I was blessed to be around. I think of some of the great leaders that I've been placed in my life: Brian Dawkins, Champ Bailey, Peyton Manning. I think about Elvis Dumerville. Those guys came into work every day with the same mindset and the same mentality, is that I'm pouring it out. I have a glass full of energy, but if I leave this work and it's empty, I did my job. And those guys continue to do that every day. And I got a chance to learn from some of the greats.